The building blocks of our projects are the objects, but the brains of our projects are the actions. So let's take a look at that now. Actions are basically what makes AutoPlay Media Studio so powerful because it allows you to add programming functionality to your objects without being a programmer. You can just click to add this stuff. It's quick, it's easy, and it's amazingly powerful. Let's take a look at how that works. We've got a few different interactive elements here in our project. Let's take a look at the exit button first. If I double click on that, you'll see that in the script editor here, we've got in the onClick event an application exit action. As you can see, it's a very simple little code here. It's easy to read. You know what it does just by glancing at it. And it basically is going to cause this object to exit the application whenever it's clicked on. That's what the onClick event does. Let's go ahead and press OK and look at another one of the interactive objects here, such as our web link. As you can see here, again, it's set up similarly. In the script editor here in the onClick event, we've got a file open URL action, and that's set to point to our main website. If I double click on that action there, you can see that there's actually a couple of options here. You can actually set the window to be maximized or minimized and so forth. There's different options for every action. So for example, if you're using a video action, there will be options for that action relative to the video object. So let's go ahead and press OK. And let's go ahead and create some interactivity here which isn't present already. So for example, this text here, there's no actions attached to this text. If we click on it at runtime, nothing will happen. Let's go ahead and change that. I'm going to double click on that text, and in the Quick Action tab here, from the Action to Run menu, let's go ahead and choose Exit Close. So as you can see here, it says when the object is clicked, it'll go ahead and run this action. Let's go ahead and press OK and preview that. So we'll go to Publish, Preview, and let it run. Now, of course, before, when we ran this project, if we had clicked on this text, nothing at all would happen. But now that we've assigned an action to it, when we click on it, it actually exits the application like that. So that's how easy it is to set up actions onto your objects. It's very, very simple. The actions that are included in AutoPlay Media Studio are extremely broad. We've been building on this for a couple versions now, and basically we've got actions for almost any functionality you can think of. Basic programming functionality and a lot more. And if you are a programmer, you can actually get in there and leverage some really powerful stuff. If you go to the Help menu, you'll find that there's a scripting guide available for you, and in the online help files as well that helps you through the actions. There's also going to be extra video training to help you with the programming of actions and getting a little bit more advanced with that. You can always come to our forum anytime and ask questions about actions as well and get help there. But basically the gist is that actions are little code snippets that we attach to events on our objects to create interactivity at runtime. And you can just go ahead and click on any object anytime you want, like that, come into the action editor and go ahead and click on the Add Action button, go through all the different actions that we have here. As you can see here from the master list, it's just amazing how many actions we have here. We have actions for string manipulation, mathematics, manipulating your objects, manipulating your applications, your windows, etc. And when you select one of these little subdivisions here, you'll see that there's a whole bunch of actions that belong to it. So for example, the button category contains here well over a dozen or around a dozen actions to do different things like set the position, set the size, set the property, so on and so forth. And these are all things that we can do dynamically via these actions just with a couple of clicks. I mean, it's very, very easy stuff to do. And I encourage you to get in there and explore it and experiment and see what you can do with it. Come meet us in the forum and we'll be happy to help you out too. As well, there's some built-in stuff. If you go into the View, Panes, Gallery browser, you'll see that there's a script area here. It contains some scripts that you can actually run from your actions, some preset stuff that's helpful, and you can fool around with those as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll go on to the next lesson now.